Here we are at the train station in Quadruple, and we are going to be taking a train to Venice and then another train to Verona today. And the office is not open, but there are 3 machines here that you can get tickets at. We went to a travel agency and bought our tickets, and it was quite fine. There's a coffee shop here that you can get coffee. Our train leaves at 7:14, and it should be a good ride. We're here just waiting now. We've got 15 minutes to wait. We were lucky enough to get a parking spot, so the idea is to come a bit early and get yourself a parking spot. So here we are in Verona. It took us almost 3 hours to get here, and what you're seeing is the Ponte Pietra. It's the oldest bridge that crosses the Adige River in the city, and it's quite a large river. And now you're seeing the castle. The castle surrounds the city, and this is the Arco de Gravi. It's an ancient Roman port, and just some buildings along the way. What we did was we took the hop-on hop-off bus, which we caught just outside of the train station, and it was the best thing for us to do because I didn't want to walk around too much. And it took us through the whole city. We did 2 of the routes, and there's Route A, Route B. It costs €25 each, and they explain it with you have headphones that are in multiple languages. These are just some of the palaces that we saw along the route. Very beautiful homes. Here's an old church. And I'll try to explain some of the things that we see. We took the hop-on hop-off bus up the hill, and there was a beautiful view of the city. The bus stopped and we could get out and take some pictures. Some of these places that I've taken pictures of, they're just the beautiful homes and that. We didn't go in any of the churches. Some of the churches that you might see are the Basilica of Santa Anastasia, the Church of San Pietro Martire, I guess it is, the Church of San Fermo. This is the Church of San Fermo here, and it's has different colored bricks. I guess it was built over quite a few years. We saw quite a few churches, but nothing from the inside. Here's the wall again that surrounds the city. It's quite impressive. There's different gates. This is the Piazza Bra, and here is someone that's perusing his menu. Piazza Bra is right at the arena. It's a port to the arena, and here's a non-alcoholic beer someone had. Here is the Verona Theater, and I just wanted to take a short clip of this because there you see the wall, and they're still using this as an opera house today. The one thing that we did not do was get off the bus and see the Romeo and Juliet balcony. It's a popular place for people to go to. We just didn't want to get off the bus. We enjoyed the tour as it was, and we knew that we had to do the second part of the tour. So I've just got some pictures here of some older churches. That one had a fresco right on the wall towards the church. There's an old gate. I think that went to a monastery or a cloister part. And here we are. I believe we're heading towards what they call the Roman Theater. And you can see up on the hill there. We'll be going up the hill. There's the Roman Theater behind those buildings. They hold things. I think they hold things. Right in front of it there's a Museum of Archaeology, and that's the Church of St. Anastasia. We drove by it. We did not go in any of the churches. Just some nice buildings that we saw. Another Romanesque church as we passed by. There are quite a few of them around here. We're heading up the hill towards the top of it, and then we're going to get out and you'll see what we see. It's a beautiful sight to see from way up top, and you see that beautiful river cutting through the city, and there's Church of Anastasia, St. Anastasia, and there's a few bridges that cross over the river, and you can see why Verona was an important. Well, there's a couple of old folks that are enjoying themselves. They look like they're really happy, and anyways, you can see why the Verona was important, having the river there, and apparently it's the beginning of the operas. There is at the arena, which I called the theater, but it's the arena. There are operas being held there all summer. It's quite a venue to go to. And so if you were to go to Verona, I would highly recommend it if you were thinking about it. It's a magnificent city. This is the Piazza dell'Erba, which is herb garden. There's a huge vegetable market going on there, and the buildings surrounding it are just beautiful, very nice. There must have been rich people, that perhaps counts or landowners, that had places in there in that piazza. Just a beautiful countryside. That's a close-up of a church, and crossing the river again. Some more of the little buildings, and that's that port, that old Roman gate again, and that's the train station, and directly across from the train station is this magnificent church. It's being restored, and it's quite nice, and I thought I'd take some pictures of the train ride coming home, the beautiful scenery, and you're just skirting along. The mountains are to your right as you're going, and of course to your left as you're coming back, and you just glide along. It was great, and took some pictures of some interesting points. I have no idea what these villages were, but I'd highly recommend taking the train. It's very relaxing.